Unit 6 Research and Ethics. Topic Institutional Review Board and Functions of Institutional Review Board. Ethics in research are nothing but moral principle has to be followed by the researcher while conducting the research. In early 90s, prisoners and war soldiers are utilized for research unethically. The 200 prisoners were injected by bacteria to test the effectiveness of sulfonamide drugs. Majority of the prisoners were died in that research. During early 90s, photographs and body measurements were taken on 112 Jewish prisoners. Then they were killed and their skeletons were defleshed. One of the purpose of the study was to determine if the photographs from live human beings could be used to predict the skeletal size. So many unethical research were conducted. International Committee on Harmonization realized on these issues and formed the Institutional Review Board to protect the research subject from exploitation. In research, the rights of the research subject must be protected. When the subjects are vulnerable, the research proposal must explain how the subject will be protected from the risks. Every clinical trial conducted on human population must adhere to 4 principles of ethics, namely principles of autonomy, beneficence, non-malfeasance and justice. So autonomy means there is a freedom of choice. Beneficence means the research must be benefited to the society. Non-malfeasance means there is a free from harm. Justice means research should be unbiased. Institutional Review Board is a local administrative body established to protect the rights, safety and well-being of human research subjects recruited to participate in a clinical research. US Food and Drug Administration use the term IRB, and European, Middle East and African countries use the term Independent Ethics Committee, and International Committee on Harmonization and Indian Good Clinical Practice use the term IRB and IEC. Canada use the term Research Ethics Committees. An institutional review board authority to approve or disapprove any research activities and provides assurance to research subject and protect their rights under Title 45 to 46 of federal regulations, and any research that is federally funded must be reviewed and approved by IRB. Purposes of an institutional review board. So main purpose is safeguard the rights and safety and well-being of human research participants in reviewing the full study plan and confirming the research plans is free from risks and payment other common sense to study participants, ensuring that human participants are protected. Membership and institutional review board. It has two type of members, on both scientists and non-scientists. Scientists from physicians, psychologists, nurses and mental health professions, and non-scientist members from special knowledge of a certain population. Collectively they have medical, behavioral, social, legal and ethical aspect of studies. Membership and institutional review board. Then IRP is at least 7 members, one chairperson appointed from outside of the institution, 1 to 2 basic medical scientists, 1 to 2 clinicians from various institutions, and 1 legal expert, 1 social scientist, 1 philosopher, 1 layperson from the community. For reviewing the proposal and making the decision and each protocol, the quorum of IRB should at least 5 members. So 1 basic medical scientist, 1 clinician, 1 legal expert, 1 social scientist and layperson from the community. In any case, IRB must include at least 1 member whose primary area of interest or specialization is non-scientific, at least 1 member who is independent of the institution. Besides, there should be appropriate gender representation. If required, subject expert may be invited to offer their views, further based on the requirement of the research area. Responsibility of IRB. Provision of infrastructure to support the ethical review, reviewing and understanding the full plan of study, keeping a written records, considering the investigator qualification, conducting and continuing review of ongoing studies, requesting more information when necessary, reviewing incentive for participation. There are 6 criteria for an approval of research. Criteria 1, risk to participants are minimized, and 2, the risk to participants are reasonable. Criteria 3, selection of participant is equitable. 4, informed consent is properly obtained. 5, adequate provision made to protect the participant privacy. Criteria 6, additional safeguard to vulnerable population. Functions of the Institutional Review Board. The IRP should have the responsibility to review and the authority to approve, require modification or disapprove the research activities. Only those IRP members who are independent of the clinical trial and the sponsor of the trial should vote or provide opinion in matters related to the study. Only members who participate in the IRP review and discussion should vote. The IRP should perform its function according to written standard operating procedure, should maintain written records of its activities and minutes of its meetings, and should comply with good clinical practice and with applicable regulatory requirements. The investigator may provide information on any aspect of the trial, but should not participate in the deliberation of IRP or in the vote or opinion of the IRP. An IRP should safeguard the rights, safety and well-being of all trial subjects. The IRP should maintain the following documents: trial protocol, written informed consent, subject recruitment procedures, written information to be provided to the subject, available safety information, information about payments and compensation, investigator current details. Any other may need to fulfill its responsibilities. The researcher first give requisition letter to the Institution Ethical Committee or Institutional Review Board for their approval. This is the sample of letter. So to the letter to the Secretary, Institute of Ethical Committee, Government Rajaji Hospital, Madurai. Then you have to apply to the IRP. The application contains Part A, general information, title, name of the investigator, name of the department, and state whether it is intra-departmental, total funds required of the studies, and source of fundings. Part B contains technical details like the title of the research, introduction, research question, research hypothesis, aims and objectives, review of literature, methodology, list of risks and benefits of the studies, relevant reference for the project, and enclosures. Mainly 2 enclosures must for the review. One is the consent form from the study subjects. So if the study subject is minor, you have to get the consent from the parents or guardians. This is the model of consent form. So the risk and benefit of the project has been explained to me. You should get the sign. After getting request letter and the applications and enclosure, IRP doing process by review, and after the review it gives approval or disapproval or requested to do certain modification in the research areas. On approval, IRP give certain directions. She should carry out the work without detrimental or regular activities. She should inform the IEC in case of any changes in the study process. She should not deviate the area of work which apply to the ethical clearance. She should obey the rules and regulation of the institution. She should complete the work within the specific period of time. She should submit the summary of work to ethical committee on completion of work. She should not claim any funds from the institution. She should understand that members of the IEC have right to monitor the work with prior intimation. These are the directions in approval certificates. These are the take-home messages. IRBC board to protect the subject. IRP activities are review, approve and funding the research. It should have minimum 5 members. Researchers should apply and submit the proposal before IRP. It scrutinize the application and give the approval or disapproval. IRP doing major role to protect the ethics in research. I hope this session give little bit knowledge regarding Institutional Review Board and its functions. Thank you, one and all.